skies of a different light. White noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay. Caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace, this time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay. Caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring. Make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring. Make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, but no, I wanted to stay. Caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. Welcome ahead of schedule. We're underway at 10:45 with our brought forward auction to start the day off, kicking off with the full catalogue at 11 a.m. But brought to the marketplace, the auction arena, ahead of its scheduled auction date is 5 Denman Place. Michelle Ward, the champion, of course, that you've worked with. She's been your marketing consultant working out of the Sumner team. Thank you for your involvement along the way, and good luck if you're here to purchase. We have had that accepted pre-auction offer, which Michelle is going to announce to us in just one moment. Before she does so, just a couple of formalities to remind you about. We work, as always, under the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand's Best Practice Guide for Auctions. We'll provide you an REA booklet as well, as we're required to do so before you sign, if you haven't already. That's the sale and purchase agreement. As for the conduct of auction, as I said earlier, Michelle's going to announce the quantum of that accepted pre-auction offer. That is in effect our reserve price. It's been achieved, therefore the property is for sale at that level. If there's further bidding, obviously I'll be selling to the highest bidder from that point on. If there is no improvement in that position, the property will be announced as being sold at that level. As your auctioneer, I'll suggest what the next bid can and should be. I have an ability to refuse a bid if I don't believe it to be in the best interest of my owners. If one of my licensed colleagues is placing bids on behalf of a buyer, well, I'll name and identify them at the time it occurs. It'll also be my sole responsibility to determine any unlikely disputes today, and in the completion of the auction, if the hammer sounds in your favour, we ask you do the following two things: sign the sale and purchase agreement if you haven't done so already, and pay a deposit equal to 1/10 of that purchase price to our trust account. But I confirm legally what you're here to buy. 5 Denman Street in, of course, the suburb of Sumner. It's known as a freehold title. It is 511 square metres, more or less, that you sit atop. The 24th of May is the date you work towards in terms of settlement and possession. But a chance here to live the good life here in sunny Sumner, the beach, the hills, all right there, that tight-knit lifestyle, that community that you sit amongst, also making this such an enviable position to call home and make your own as well. Sitting atop that good-sized section, there's that outdoor space for that touch of gardening, for that entertaining, for that play. The home itself, it's had some improvements put into it in the space of that kitchen, that bathroom, but there is that little bit of scope to transform further, if so desired, and how desired, that's entirely up to you. But I just think an exciting next chapter awaiting. Hard to get your hands on good real estate here in Sumner, but an opportunity here and now. So without further ado, Michelle, our accepted pre-auction offer is, please, $850,000, a level at which I put the hammer down and will sell if there's no better here in the room. $850,000. Is there any more here to work with, to contest at $850,000, or the property is to sell? First call at $850,000, twice called at $850,000. If it's $1,000 more, we work with it. Third final time at $850,000. Delighted to announce, Liz, I believe, on the phone. It is going, gone and sold, just like that. Thank you for your involvement, Liz. Well done, Michelle. Well done to our outgoing and successful owners. Great start to the day. We will be back with you at 11 o'clock, ladies and gents. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If I can have your attention. Good morning and welcome to Harcourt's Grenadier. My name's Hamish McLeod and I am one of 5 auctioneers that will be conducting some 20 auctions throughout the day. We'll be joined by Ned Ellison, Lisa Yardley-Vaesi, Mr. Ben Donaldson and Phil McGoldrick. Today's auctions are conducted in accordance with the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand's Auction Best Practice Guide. And also, if you are the successful purchaser today, we'll be asking you to sign acknowledgement of receiving a copy of the Real Estate Authority's Guide to Buying and Selling Property. Also, ahead of today's bidding, your agent should have given you a copy of the Auction Authority and Bidding Acknowledgement Form. If you haven't received or signed a copy of this yet, please make sure you check in with your agent ahead of your auction. Now, today's conduct of auction, I will only read this out once, but there is also a copy in the program if you've got a copy of that. If you haven't got a copy of the program, they are at the back of the room. Today's conduct of auction states that the property is offered for sale subject to a reserve price. And subject to that reserve price being met, the highest bidder whose bid is accepted by the auctioneer shall be the purchaser. Now, the auctioneers from time to time today may nominate the sums in which bidding can be raised. We also may refuse any bid, but we certainly don't make a habit of it. Now, the auctioneer or licensed real estate agent acting on behalf of the vendor in respect of the sale may submit a bid on behalf of any person, and we'll do our very best to point that out today, folks. Typically, it may be a Harcourt's agent bidding on behalf of their clients, and we'll do our best to identify those throughout the afternoon. And the vendor may bid personally or by a representative or through the auctioneer, provided that the bid is less than the reserve price. Now, in our auction room, ladies and gentlemen, the only people that will be bidding on behalf of the vendor will be the auctioneer. We'll make that very clear that that's a vendor bid, and this will happen only below the reserve price. Now, the vendor may withdraw the property at any time before it is actually sold without declaring the reserve price. Now, this is a very important point. Sometimes today, ladies and gentlemen, if we do not reach the reserve price on the floor, the auctioneer will be pausing the auction. We will go into negotiations in one of these side rooms. Now, throughout those negotiations, at some times, the vendor may execute that right to have the property withdrawn, and it may not come back to the room. So please do not sit on your hands. If you are still wanting to bid on the property, it's still within your budget, make sure you are the highest bidder when the auctioneer pauses the auction. And if a dispute arises concerning any bid, the auctioneer may determine the dispute or reoffer the property at the last undisputed bid. Now, importantly, folks, if you are the successful purchaser today, we simply ask you to do 2 things. One of those is sign the memorandum of contract, and the other is to pay to Grenadier Real Estate Limited's trust account, the deposit being 10% of the purchase price. Now, first of our auctions, we are heading off to Cashmere, and I'm handing over to Lisa.
Well, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I join Hamish in welcoming you to Grenadier House. First up in pole position this morning, Debbie Pettigrew from our Beckenham team, her business partner and manager, Grant. We welcome in our owner for this sublime offering in Cashmere. 22 Guns Crescent, a freehold estate, a perfect parcel, 358 square metres. The day your new life begins is just 4 weeks away on the 14th of April. Well, this is very appealing and alluring, a classic home here, and you do border that Hollis Reserve. So your home and its boundaries seem to stretch beyond just the confines of that section. From the deck you just taken, that bucolic view, those beautiful leafy oaks, they're going to provide you canopy in the summer, but come winter you're going to have this gorgeous vista to look out on. The home itself is very beautifully configured, it flows seamlessly, gorgeous kitchen to work from there. You form part of a lovely community, people very much house proud in this location. You've got gorgeous views, the Port Hills, your playground behind, and as I said, a wonderful setting. A refreshing cool drink perhaps after some hiking in the hills or walking around the rivers. It is all yours for the taking here in this gorgeous environment. Cashmere High certainly underpinning your land value here too. A lovely offering. We wish you well, bidders and buyers. This is a stylish, timeless, beautiful masterpiece here in Cashmere. Opening bid, opening offer.
500,000.
500,000, beautiful place to start, and 550 and 560. 580, sir, And 85 on the phone. 75? 600 I'll take. I like that number best. At 6 and 00, sir, good to have you here. At 600,000 now. 605. 15, love it, sir. Good pattern and purpose here. At 615, it's been fast and furious, and why not? And 620, reasserting your position. At 620, these gems are hard to find, but 6, 2 and 0, the leading bid. Do we say 6 1/4? First call.
25.
Good, 6 1/4. Sir, recalibrate, and 30 I heard. At 630, out on my right and in front now. First call. At 6, 3 and 0.
35.
And 35 reasserting his position. Come on, Grant. I know you know the strategy. 640 is there. But 6, 3 and 5, new number to beat. Here in Kashmir. First call. Perfectly positioned. Beautiful interiors. Second call at 6, 3 and 5.
36.
36. At 36. Debbie, can I have instructions at 6, 3 and 6? Sir, you need to get back in front, but at 6, 3 and 6, I pause with these good 640, like your style. At 6, 4 and 0. At 640 now. We're on the market, we sell away. Grant, give them plenty of notice. We're on the market and selling to these good folk and against you now. First call here at 22 Guns Crescent. Time to reload perhaps. Second call at 6, 4 and 0. Top Gun, is it? Third and final at 640. Hammers up. Out here. We're going. Are you sure? Going. Gone and sold to you. Congratulations. Fabulous campaign, Debbie. Thank you to our lovely owner and very well done to our new owner. Hamish, welcome. Welcome back.
Okay, folks, good start there, Lisa. We are now, folks, if I just have your attention, please. We're keeping too much excitement so early on in the day, but we'll keep continuing on, folks, and I have the pleasure of taking us down the road, folks. Just a bit of hush, thank you. Down the road and out to the ever-popular Pegasus, very proudly brought to the market by Patrick Smith, of course, of the Harcourts Horseball team, and it is the property at 50 Hodgkinsons Road. Now, firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines the property at 50 Hodgkinsons Road in Pegasus, a little bit of a tongue twister for 11 o'clock on a Thursday. It is, of course, a freehold title made up of a nice, easy care, 286 square metres, more or less, and your settlement date is set down in the contract as Thursday the 11th of April 2024 unless otherwise arranged with Patrick and our vendors ahead of today's auction. Well, folks, Pegasus is such a special place, and I love the transformation it has undergone in recent times. Of course, it started off as a subdivision some 15 odd years ago, and it has really developed and developed. It has become a standalone township now with so much amenities and so much right there on your doorstep. I love this property because it's so neat and tidy. It's got 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, so much packed in. But at the same time, you're not going to be a slave to your section at the weekend, and why would you want to be when you've got everything of Pegasus right there on your doorstep? Just a short walk off to the cafes, the restaurants, the lake. It's all there. Also not too far if you want to jump in the car and drive down the road to Rangiora, or of course with that new Northern Motorway not far into Christchurch City either. Of course, Patrick, it's been popular, these great little spot, great development here in the heart of Pegasus. And in this particular case, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a brought forward auction because we are here today at the scheduled time of the auction. However, 2 days ago, we were furnished with an acceptable offer to our vendors. So, in this particular case, I'm going to start today's auction at our acceptable level. I will invite the rest of the crowd to bid further if they wish. However, we will be selling if there is no further advance. So, Patrick, we can confirm that that pre-auction offer was $625,000. Great opportunity here, folks. As I say, 3-bedroom standalone home in the very popular Pegasus. I'll give you just a moment to absorb that. $625,000, and we are selling. For the want of any further advance, First, second, third, final time. Well, Patrick, it looks like we've found our buyer. At 625, it's going, sold. Thank you once again to our vendors. Congratulations to our purchaser.
You make it look so simple.
It is, nice and easy.
A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What a great start to the morning, Sean Innes. You're going to continue in that vein. A very good morning to your current owners. Luke, you've done the bulk of the work in the last few weeks, as you have proudly offered number 98 in Elizabeth Street. Now, the contract that you work from and I have in front of me, ladies and gentlemen, describes the property as a freehold, 268 square metres more or less. It tells you and tells me that having paid 10% today by way of deposit, you will be paying the balance on the 14th of April 2024. But, of course, if you've made an alternative arrangement prior to the auction with my owners, we will abide by that as well. I went with Sean and Luke a couple of days ago to get a feel of what we offer today. It's such a central, it is such a convenient locality. Put the car in the garage and leave it there. Of course, it attaches good zones as well. You're so close to all the comprehensive amenities of Riccarton Mall. I was absolutely amazed when the front door opened at the size of the property. It's got good spaces. Bedrooms up and bedrooms down. You choose master up or master down. Perhaps you change winter and summer, or alternatively when you want to do so. One of the rooms upstairs ideal is your office, your craft room, or your TV lounge, indoor-outdoor flow. It's a busy, vibrant area. I know that a rental appraisal has been offered to you, handsome returns, and of course now with the return of tax deductibility, as it always should have been, real good interest in that marketplace. All right, owners moving south, moving closer to their work, so it presents a great opportunity. Buyers seize it. Opening bid is what? 800, sir. Good on you. At $800,000 back of the room. Nice place to start. First call on gentleman's bid. Second call on the gentleman's bid at 8. Third call. Is there 820 or better in the room? I've got the one bidder and one bidder only. Any better? Work with... Madam, were you bidding? No. Sir, you're the only bidder at this stage. I'm going to be respectful. I'm not going to take a vendor bid. I can't sell it at 8. But Sean, let's find some space for the gentleman and we'll offer you the opportunity. Auction is open at 8. Ned, you're continuing?
Right, well, updates to come. A very good morning and a warm welcome if you've just joined us. We carry on, fourth up in the catalogue. We welcome Andrew Steele and his good owners here at 9 Mills Road in Marshland. Andrew's provided you with the documentation. Again, the key points of what you legally look to purchase here and now is that it is a freehold parcel. 565 square metres, more or less, is the terra firma you sit atop. The 29th of March, just a matter of weeks away, is going to be your settlement and possession date. But a great spot here, nestled, of course, into the high calibre development of Oakbridge, a home that is just not even a couple of years old, just epitomising comfort and convenience as a result of its age, of its construction, its configuration as well, so very family friendly with what it offers there. That quartet of accommodation of particular note too, that seriously sizeable second living that just presents the opportunity to be that media room, that playroom, that formal lounge, but lots of good possibilities and options with how you use that space. Exterior wise, well, that outdoor living, that's equally impressive as well. The built-in barbecue area, just a great spot for those al fresco meals or just congregating with loved ones and forming some great memories. Great spot, as I say, handy to Bottle Lake Forest and more when it comes to recreation, keeping busy and active, no issue whatsoever. So buyers, what is our opening bid? 9 mils, what do you start me with? What works? What do you say? Who's there to buy? 900,000. Thank you, sir. Off we go at $900,000. $950, I'd have thought easy money from there. What do we say and do at that level? At $900,000 active and underway. First call at 9, second call at $900,000. Looking round the room for better. Third final at $900,000. Make it clear if there's not, I'm going to have a conversation down here right away. $900,000 the bid. Okay, sir, I'm pausing on that number. There's some work to do, but we're going to have that conversation off to the side. Karen is going to find a space for us. Follow her, please. Yes.
'91 Hoon Hay Road in the beautiful suburb of Hoon Hay, brought to the market by lead marketing consultant Leslie Faulkner from our Harcourt's Cashmere team. Lovely to see you here, Leslie, and thank you for bringing this property to our auction room. Very exciting, a freehold estate, a gorgeous parcel here, sited on that rear section, well off the road at 604 square metres. Settlement date, very generous settlement terms for buyers, set down for the 31st of May, and I'm sure there's some flexibility in that as well. Well, it was great to meet with our owner at the property the other day and really see what she's done. She's created a beautiful home here, 3 good bedrooms in the home, and the bonus of that studio outside. You might choose to work from home or additional storage, but it is a lovely setting. You're very much north facing the home, awash in sunshine. That deck would be somewhere you'd spend a lot of time, certainly over the summer and autumn months. Of course, you're in a great location as well. The Port Hills, the Adventure Park, your playground, and it certainly is a recreational hub out there. Our owner said, Lisa, it's just been so easy to get anywhere. You've got major arterial routes taking you in and out of the city, but it is a very restful and peaceful home. Lovely colour palette, nicely modernised. It really does tick all the boxes. Our owner's got a gorgeous dog, Fergus, and it is very much tested and approved by Fergus as well. A lovely backyard for children, for pets. Cycleways as well, very easy to get in and out of town for work if that's where you are. So solid and well built as they were in the 50s. This is a good classic home with plenty of scope as well. So bidders, buyers, your moment to shine here in Hoon Hay. Love to see you in early. Opening bid, opening offer. Value is where? Young bidder, maybe in the midst there. 550, could I tempt you in at that sort of level? Should be a sea of hands, I would have thought, at that level. 550, I start on behalf of my owner, give you some guidance into that purchasing modality where you need to be today. At 550, a vendor bid is there 575. First call here in Hoon Hay. Second opportunity. Beautiful, fresh and modern atmosphere here. Third and final. Well, I keep laying out that roadmap, 575, 5 3/4. I look for 6 from you. First call. Second. Third and final. Well, Leslie, if we have no bidders here in the room, we move to that next stage of marketing. Our owner's instructions are very simple, very straightforward. Leslie, please price my property at $675,000. I think that represents great value, everything that's on offer here in Hoon Hay, and as I said, that lovely private rear and quiet site. Now, Leslie, you're doing open homes this weekend, Saturday and Sunday from 2 o'clock. If you want to beat the queues at the open home, Leslie, happy to get you through. But price to sell at $675,000. We wish our owner all the very best. And, of course, Fergus in his new move. Well, welcome back.
Okay, folks, we are heading back to Wigram, and in particular the property at 10 Barbara Joan Road, very proudly brought to the market by Emma Go from the Harcourts Wigram team. Now, firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which describes 10 Barbara Joan Road in Wigram. Of course, it's a freehold title made up of an easy care 450 square metres, more or less, and your settlement date is set down in the contract as the 3rd of April 2024. So once again, a nice quick turnaround and into your great new 4-bedroom home here in Wigram. Well, I know Emma has enjoyed her time here, and as she said in her marketing, our vendors' bags are packed and they're off to Auckland, and I certainly saw that when I went round there a couple of days ago. They are motivated to sell here today, but they've very much enjoyed their time here at Barbara Joan Road, and why wouldn't you? It is such a great part of our city. Of course, it's that newly developed part of Wigram, but still not too far away from the runway and the shops, the cafes and bars that Wigram offers you, but at the same time, not too far from the central city. You are surrounded by great calibre properties, and this one is certainly no exception. 4 spacious bedrooms, 2 good-sized bathrooms, as I said before, a nice easy care section, but at the same time, it's plenty and it's all you really need. You've got that nice bit of grass down the side, you've got some great entertaining areas outside there as well. I love the way that the kitchen flows seamlessly, indoor, outdoors there. It's just got great living spaces, a bit more than you'd normally see in some of these homes, but also 4 very good-sized bedrooms. It's just a good home in a really good, really convenient location, so make sure you bid strong here, folks, up for serious sale. Where do you see its value? $790,000, good strong start there at $790,000. Who's going to round me to $800,000 from here? At $790,000, not just the one bid, surely. At $790,000, $800,000 smashed through that barrier. At $790,000, is there $800,000 or stronger? At $790,000, surely not just a one bid auction. At $790,000, call it away then. First, second, where was that? $800,000, thank you, ma'am. Pardon me, sir. 5 more. You wouldn't say 10 at this stage. 810 is really what I'm looking for. 810, thank you, at 810. 20 straight back, I would suggest, ma'am. At 810 on the back wall. At 810, call it away this time then. At 810, first. 15, good strategic bid on top of himself, but don't be intimidated. Wants it as much as you and have confidence in that. At $815,000. 820. Once again, he knows the value's well north of this. Confident bids here at $820,000. 820, I'd offer it to you, ma'am. I'd offer it to you again, sir, though, if you wish. At 820, another 5 on top of yourself wouldn't be a bad move. Certainly not selling at this level. At 830, is it, ma'am? 25 I'll take. I'll make it easy. I'll take the 5s at this stage at $830,000. Still some work to do, though. At $830,000 on the back wall. Surely you know value here. A 4-bedroom home in Wigram. Outstanding buying. Should be jumping out of your seat at this opportunity. At $830,000. First call. Second call. Third and final call at $830,000. Any further advance, you're coming back in. I'll take a 2.5 on top if it's there. Or at this stage, I'm going to pause with the gentleman's bid on the back wall. At $830,000, there's no further advance. I'm not at a level I can sell, but I will be pausing. Need a decision. 2 on top. 335, 835. 835 the bid. I'll take another 2 if it's there. We're at 835, holding that valuable right to talk to our vendors at this stage. At 835, any further advance, first, second, third, final time. Need a decision. Is there another 2? 2 more. 2 on top. Good call. 837. He knows I'm not at a level I can sell, but he's still holding that right. Any further advance? I pause then, sir. Not at a level I can sell. Pause on your bid. We'll find a quiet space and come and have a chat.
If you take me back to Elizabeth. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just take you back to Elizabeth Street. I had the one bidder. I left the room with Andrew's bid at $800,000. The good news is this: we have continued our negotiations, and Alan and Moira have said, Phil, we're selling the property at $850,000. The property is sold to our highest bidder. Congratulations, all the best, and thank you to my owners, past owners, should I say, for the opportunity. Luke and Sean, very good campaign. Tino, you, where are you? Come on up the front, take a bow. You've had a fantastic campaign at 36 Bannister Place. Can I say to your owners, thank you for the opportunity. You've moved, you're in a new house, so that shows you how serious we are about selling the current property at number 36 Bannister Place, which you know and I know is a freehold parcel, 956 square metres more or less. You know that you pay 10% by way of deposit. You may be working to an alternative date, but you can be moving in very quickly, the 28th of March, and you can enjoy your first of many Easters at the address. Talking of the address, this is a very good and a very popular locality. You're at the quiet end of a very quiet cul-de-sac, surrounded by super-duper homes, lovely gardens. There's a universally high standard. Your interest is piqued as you walk past a triple-car garage. They're so far behind. Gorgeous gardens that take you to the front door. Open sesame, and then you've got a broad stretch of living areas right across the northern side of the home. Downstairs, there's your guest quarters. There's a full suite down there, family accommodation up. It's a very, very balanced home, indoor-outdoor flow. Gorgeous gardens out the front as well, and there's the swimming pool that really makes it look like a resort facility. Solid, substantial home, room for everybody. Owners have moved. It's all available to you. 36 Bannister. What's the opening bid? 135, sir, at the back of the room. I salute you and I congratulate you and I wish you well in your bidding. At 1,035,000, and just in time, sir, taking a seat and get your hand up right now. First call, he's saying no. I hate to take rejection very badly. Second call, the bid's 135. Third call at 1,035,000. Any better? Sir, I'm not going to be disrespectful and take a vendor bid. I don't need to. I can't sell it at 135. Karen will find us some private space. You and I'll have a discussion and see if we can't make you the new owner. 135, auction is open.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, working on an update there on Mills Road. Hopefully have that for you in a moment. In the meantime, let's keep the day moving forward and get underway with the next of our properties, 28A Mays Road in St Albans. Johnny Nichols, the man in charge of the campaign. Pleasure to work with him and his owners in this case and instance. The paperwork, the contract we work from just simply confirms it's a freehold parcel you're looking to acquire. It's 413 square metres more or less in this instance. And again, a popular settlement date today, but the 28th of March, which is a Thursday, is the date you can move in and call this home and make it your own. But Mays Road, just such a perennially popular part of town, superb convenience to that hub of Merivale, the dining and shopping that has to offer. It is just a matter of minutes away down the road there. Short, easy commutes into the central city to Hagley Park as well. Great family-friendly neighbourhood that it is. The parks nearby, the schooling nearby. Boys and girls high zoning, a really big plus that comes with this postcode as well. But this is a home that, of course, offers that timeless character, that charm as well. It's had some great improvements put into it. It's well equipped as a result for modern living and modern lifestyles with the money and the improvements that it's had. The living, the kitchen, the dining, all nicely integrated into that one space. The cosy log burner there for warm evenings as well. But on sunny days, I think you'll be spending those, as you saw in that earlier photo, out on that patio, that courtyard space, soaking up the vitamin D and the sunshine, enjoying those barbecues with friends and family. The surrounding section, relatively easy care. It's got the parking space, of course, as well. It's all been really well looked after. Just a coveted location, tops it all off so well. So buyers, 28A Mays Road, who starts me, what do we get underway at? Opening bid. What's the level that works for you? A figure, boys, girls, high zoning, great convenience, sought after neighbourhood, this really entry level access to it all. What about 750 as a figure to get going? Is that in the room? 750 I look for Mays Road, a lot of home and a lot of location at that sort of level. Comfortably starting there at $750,000. I'll place that bid. We're not bidding, you're just pointing at the screen. Okay, $750,000, that's a vendor bid. At $750, if there's a hand up now, make it clear I look for something better, maybe $800,000 the step to take. Once called, $750, buyers on notice, need your participation. Second call at $750. Third final at $750,000. Is there a hand up at $8? A chance to talk, otherwise I'm handing the property back to Johnny. Right, if that's the case, I'm going to hand it back to you, Johnny, but I'm going to hand it back to you with instructions that the property is now available, but going to be priced at $899,000. $899, that's going to be on the screen in a moment. That is where you need to be. Available, $899. Talk to Johnny Nichols. Conditional interest now welcome. Thank you.
There was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's all that you
right, our very last auction in the 11 o'clock slot, and then we're back at 12 o'clock. But my absolute pleasure to work alongside Charlene Bueno from the Harcourts Beckenham team, her owner, Grant from Beckenham manager, and we welcome in our owners of 19 Lotus Place in the heart of Wigram. I love that name, Lotus. It just makes you feel relaxed. If you are heading home, you know that you're off to somewhere super relaxing. But a freehold estate is where you arrive, and your freehold tenure. Our owners have created a beautiful home here. They have put their heart and soul into it. And when I said to them yesterday, what is it that you love about your home? They said everything. They have absolutely tested and approved this home with 4 boys. They have cared for it, looked after it, loved it. They intended to be here a lot longer, having only spent a couple of years in the home. But a job transfer overseas gives you that opportunity to make number 19 home for you. It is sited in a nice, quiet cul-de-sac. You can see that the boys have enjoyed their basketball time here. There's great off-street parking as well, and good garaging. The garaging actually has good flooring in it, and it almost becomes an extension of the home itself. But from the moment you arrive at that red door, the feng shui is perfect. The kitchen is absolutely shimmering and gleaming to serve there. I love the very glamorous bathrooms. It really does sparkle this home, and it's got very much an air of passion about it. Flexibility in that layout, given that you could either have it as 3 bedrooms or 4 or separate living. It really does open up the cove ceiling there in the living as well. Beautiful touches throughout this property. And very close to Wigram as well. So bidders and buyers, this home going to be perfect for you. Ducted heating year round, so comfortable, so convenient. Opening offer, where do you say go? Here at 19 Lotus Place. Well, could I tempt you in perhaps at 800,000? Excuse me. Is there 8 in the room? Love to see it, love to see you in. Well, happy to start on behalf of my owners at 8 and 00. At 800,000 now, look for 825. Your participation where that prerequisite to purchase. First call here. Second opportunity. Third and final, those shisk touches throughout the home. Well, another vendor bid at 825. Look for 850 from you. First call. Second. Third and final. Charlene, if no bidders here, let's move to that next stage of marketing. Our owner's instructions are, please price the property at $910,000. So price now at $910,000. And please make yourself known to Charlene. She'd love to get you through. Good luck to our owners and your beautiful family. All the best for the next chapter.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I go before, I need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
You're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar. But I like it, we on the floor. In my ear, be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking. I could never let you go. Go on thinking about those secrets true. And I will never bet the word that I would find anyone like you. I'll never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. It's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true.
I know you're waiting for the 12 o'clock segment. I've been outside with our potential buyer on Bannister Place. Their bid when I left the room, gosh, that's a beautiful house, isn't it? 1,350. It's been increased to $1,500,000. We're not quite at the level that we're going to sell the home, folks. Obviously, if there's no better bid in the room today, we're going to continue our negotiations with that highest bidder. But it does give you the opportunity to contest. Is there any advance in the room before we go to that next phase of our campaign? First call, bid now to beat is $1.5 million. Second call. Third call at $1,500,000. Passed on that bid. If you've got interest, make sure your consultant is aware of that, or you're talking with Tina. She remains in the building. Good luck.
Okay, folks, if I can have your attention, please. I'm taking you back to 10 Barbara Joan Road in Wigram, and we left the room before with a bid of $837,000. We have had very productive discussions with our buyers and sellers. And now, Brad and your client, can you please confirm there on the back wall that your bid has increased to $855,000? Thank you. And our owner's instructions are very clear. At $855,000, if there is no further advance, I sell today. One quick time around the room, folks, $855,000, any advance at all, or do I sell away at $855? First, second, third, final time. It's going. Congratulations, it's sold. Thanks once again to our vendors and all the best with your move to Auckland.
These skies of a different light, why noise that keeps me up at night? I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace, this time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, just take you back to 9 Mills Road, Marshland. Productive conversation out of the room where our highest bidder has improved their position to $1,052,000, 105 to a level at which our owners are parting with their much-loved home. We're very much selling at $1,052,000. Is there any more in the room before the hammer falls? At $1,052,000, once and it goes. Second call at $1,052,000. Third final call. Down the back then it is going. It is gone and sold. Well done. Thank you for your work. Andrew Steele, well done to you.
The moment that I was convinced we'll stay up till morning and head out
It was just 5 minutes past 12. We're about on time. Good to go. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I can say that now because we are into our 12 o'clock segment. And for our first auction at 12 o'clock, we are heading just down the road to Horswell. And very proudly brought to the market by Daniel Lasson, of course, of the Harcourts Horswell team, is 8 Beaumar Street in Horswell. I firstly draw your attention to the contract, which outlines that 8 Beaumar Street in Horswell, Christchurch, is of course a freehold title made up of a nice, easy care but very well laid out 372 square metres more or less. And your settlement date is set down in the contract as the 28th of March 2024, so a nice quick turnaround, unless of course you have arranged an alternative date with Daniel and our vendor ahead of today's auction. Well, folks, a very popular part of our city, of course, Horswell, and of course these subdivisions here, a very popular part of Horswell too, because the calibre of homes that surround you is 10 out of 10, and this is a rare, in my opinion, entry-level opportunity to such a great part of Horswell. It's a really nice home I went through just a few weeks ago, and the painters were there giving it a nice fresh lick of paint throughout, so the hard work has certainly been done. As you can see there, Daniel likes to point out that it's nice and light and bright throughout, of course, the kitchen and that area there with that great little study nook, an added bonus too, but good indoor-outdoor flow. So as I said before, a nice easy care 370 square metres, but when you're out there in that backyard, you certainly don't feel like you're compromising on space at all. You've got a great backyard there for either a bit of backyard cricket or a summer barbecue, and a few of those nice warm days that you can still enjoy here, of course. Great school zoning right there on your doorstep, Horswell shops just down the road, but at the same time, while Horswell is popular, is because it's so close to our central city as well. So folks, with all that said, great 3-bedroom home here in Horswell. Where do you see its value? Call me your opening bids.
700.
Where was that? 700 there with Tyrone and his buyer. Good bid there. $700,000. We're off and underway. At 700, is there a quarter on top? 25. Well, sorry, sir. 730, even better. Don't let me limit you at 730. I'd suggest straight to 750 would be the retort. At $730,000 we've got here. 740 is it, sir? Okay, I'll take your $10,000 rise there at 740. I'll extend that to you too, sir, or something stronger if you like. I'll still like a 10 at this stage. 50, would you say? Should be an easy decision. 750. Good strategic bid there on top of himself at 750. 60, would you say, sir? I'll take the 5 now, though. At 750 I've got. 55, would you say? At 750 here, not at a level I can sell, but 760 D from the Harcourts team. At $760,000 straight back, surely, sir. 760 I've got here. At $760,000, 70, would you say? At 760 or straight to 8. Be big, be bold. $760,000 with D on the left-hand side. 765, good strategic bid there. She wants it, sir, as much as you. Have confidence in that. At $765,000. First, second, third, final time. Is there a 5 tucked away, sir? Surely not going to lose it for the want of 5. Great part of our city, near new home. Why go through the hassle of building? It's all been done for you at $765,000. At $765,000, we coming back in, sir? You look like an astute gentleman to me. Surely not going to lose that for the want of 5. Well, I'm not at a level I can sell, but pausing on D's bid. We've seen it before, sir. We don't always come back to the room. At $765,000. Any further advance at all? D, pausing there on your bid. We're going to find a quiet space and we'll come and have a chat.
Good luck. Thank you, Phil.
Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. If you've just joined us, while Hamish goes away and works his magic, I will work alongside Alison Aiken and her team and her very good owners, current owners, I stress, at 377 Papanui Road. We sell on their behalf today a freehold parcel, 1,401 square metres, more or less 10% is what you owe in way of deposit. There's very sensible settlement terms here. The contract says you can be moving on the 17th of May, unless, of course, you're working to a pre-arranged date. The spa, the beautiful swim spa, the pool and all of that equipment, obviously that will stay with the property and form part of your consideration. I went with Alison a couple of days to look at this very impressive home. Alison have been talking about it for quite some time. Brilliant locality, and what's best is how far you're set back off the street. It's a little land all of your own. This has served my owners very well for nigh on 20 years. They've changed it, modified it, enhanced it to suit their family. Good extended family accommodation for plenty. Some of that accommodation is quite self-detached and self-contained, which is marvellous, gives you so many options. And if the no vacancy sign is on the 6 bedrooms with your living rooms, there's plenty of those to accommodate all those aboard as well. Resort-like, lovely little stream garden there. And then, of course, you've got that swim spa that I have already mentioned. Warm, very, very comfortable home. 20 years, I read a lot into the tenure. Moving on, time for Mum and Dad. Your opportunity. What's a good, strong opening bid that might secure? Opening bid where? Tempt you say, I don't know, is the 1,400,000 in the room? You'd all buy it sight unseen just for the land, 1,401 square metres. Well, 1.4 is a vendor bid. Make no mistake about that at 1,400,000. First call at 1,400,000. Second call. Third call with me at 1.4. Ali, 1,450. Put your buyers on notice. This is the best place and time to buy. We've seen it in the earlier section. At 1,450 and looking for 1.5 or better. First call at 1,450. Second call. Third call. Last vendor bid at 1.5. Ali, are they bidding yes or no at 1,500,000? Bid the 1,525. Talk with the auctioneer like lots of successful people have done today. Yes or no? First call at 1.5. Second call 1.5. Third and final, no hands in the air at this stage. Alison, let's treat with respect. No hands in the air. I'm going to pass the property, and my owner's instructions are very clear, and I say to people online, take note. This is a very large, comfortable home. Listed price to be sold, Ali, at 1,895,000. Back in your hands, you're there again this weekend at 1,895,000. Folks, strike while the iron is hot. Good luck to my owners and thank you for the opportunity.
I need to hear that voice, 'cause right now it feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you. I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, on we go. Next up, a pleasure to work alongside Mr. Yogesh Bhagava, his good team, and our owner here at number 1 Hill-Green Street in Horswell. Brand spanking new is the offering. Avoid the headaches, the hassle of building. Enjoy the final product for yourself. What it is legally that you look to purchase, though, a freehold parcel sitting upon 534 square metres, more or less. The 12th day of April of this year is that settlement date, as outlined earlier. 10% is what's required today, though, on the fall of the hammer. But brand new, as I say, elegant styling, the materials, the proportions that's gone into this home just make it a seriously impressive residence. Love the heart, the hub of the home with that designer kitchen there to work with, engineered stone bench tops, quality appliances, that just part and parcel of your living space. Off to the side there, your lounge to spread to sprawl, the pitched vaulted ceilings just enhancing that sense of space, that natural light that it brings in at the same time as well. I think other practical inclusions here, great pluses in the form of that ducted heating system, built-in speakers, separate laundry, a long list of extras that's been put into this property indeed, and of course all of it on a sunny corner site section, the Horswell Quarry, the local shops, the school, all very close by as well. So number one, Hilla Green Street buyers in your hands. What are we opening with? What is my starting bid? What's the number that works? Where's the entry point? Is the noise? Precise bidding, sir. Love it. $875,000. Your bid, your number. Let's see where we go from here at $875,000. Maybe $950. What do you say? What do you do? $875. Once called? Yeah. I'll take $900. How does that sound, Joy? $875 on the window over this side. Round me off. Easier maths for me. Appreciate it. Nod of the head. $900,000. $925 or $950. What's the next play to be? $900,000 this side now with Joy. 15, right, okay, 9.15 if we need to. 30 back here, yes? 20. What about 30 with 15? Stay strong, stay aggressive, you know that, Joy. 9.15? I'll give this gentleman a go. Okay, 9.20. Yeah, well, there you go, she's gracious like that. $920,000. The retort? 9.29, I'll work with that bit. 9.29. 9.50 do we go this time, Joy? Your turn at $929,000. 9.35. I won't ask for the next figure, you just tell me what it is, sir. $935,000, offered, accepted, with Joy, 2 in it. You're smiling, you're happy, you'll be disappointed if you miss it. Is it on the mark? 9.35, I haven't said that, sir, I'll make it very clear when it is. 9.35, it's irrelevant when you're not winning. 9.39, back in the lead, stay there at 9.39. Joy, do we go to 9.50? 9.45. 4.5. And? 9.51. 5.1, putting the 6 on top. What about 55? 5.2, 9.52, 5.5, 5.6. Just say $1 million for me, sir. $956,000 only here. 6.1 at 961. Step by step at 62. 70, good bid. 970. 71. Try and replace it. 971. And are we going to 80? $971,000. First, 7.5. I'm never sure what you're going to do, sir, but I like it. 9.75. You're working well with me at 9.75. Is it $1 million over here, Joy? At 900. 7.6. What? 9.77. Okay. 7.7. At 977,000. First call at 977. Twice at 977. Third call at 977. Joy, it's against you. Make that really clear. 978. 980. Keep going. $980,000. Look for that million again. At $980,000, holding the bid over this side on the window. At 980. Once, twice. Nothing better. Third final at $980,000, no advance elsewhere. If there's not, sir, it appears to be, I'm going to have a conversation with you. We're not a level I can sell. But 980, you're in front. It will be interesting. I'm looking forward to this. Hang on, don't go anywhere. Another $500. Okay. What do you say to that, sir? Last minute stuff. At 980. 980 and a half. Didn't put the hammer down, sir. We're going to have a chat, friendly chat. Work to do. Do we go 990? 981. You staying up? Okay, I think we're having a conversation this time, sir. 981 is your bid. You're in, you're still in.
Okay, folks, I take you back to Horswell and in particular 8 Boma Street. We left the rostrum before with a bid of $765,000. Now, where is Dee and her client? Dee, can we now please confirm that that bid has been very generously increased to $787,000. Thank you. And at $787,000, our owner says if there is no further advance, we sell today. At $787,000, actually, apologies for that, it's withdrawn and sold. Slightly caught out with that one. Thank you for the reminder there. Apologies and thank you.
Well done.
Okay, folks, we're back out to the very popular suburb of Horswell. Once again, brought to you from the Harcourts Horswell team, and in particular this time Patrick Smith. And we go down the road to the Cloverton subdivision, a very popular subdivision there, and the property at 55 Murphy's Road. Folks, I draw your attention to the contract which outlines that 55 Murphy's Road in Horswell, Christchurch is of course a freehold title. Once again, a nice easy care and well laid out, 453 square metres more or less, and your settlement date is set down in the contract as Friday the 26th of April 2024, so a nice quick turnaround and into your great new home in the popular Cloverton subdivision. Folks, as I say, it's a popular part of town, not far away from that Horswell Junction Road, of course, a main arterial route that will take you straight into Horswell and the shops right there on your doorstep, but also take you straight into Hornby or not too far from that northern motorway, and you're straight into the central city as well. So much on offer here. It's just, you walk in that front door and it's so modern and clean throughout. I like that indoor-outdoor flow. As I said before, some 453 square metres, but it doesn't feel like you're compromising on land or space. It's just everything that you could possibly need. Inside as well, of course, with those 3 good-sized bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. As you can see there, I like the way that you're separated by that wall there for a nice separate lounge off to the side as well, and that open-plan kitchen dining room. It is very family-friendly. I love the style outside. That dark brick is very striking, as you can see. It's just a great opportunity here to move into a very popular part of Horswell. So, folks, with all that said, where do you see its value? Have I got, say, $650,000 for a near new home in the very popular suburb of Horswell? $650,000, surely. If there's $650,000 in the room, well, an easy decision then start from me on behalf of the vendor at $650,000. I'll look for a $25,000 rise on top. Just think of replacement costs, folks, at $650,000. Should be leaping out of your seat. At $650,000, is there $675,000 in the room? First, second, third, final call. Well, easy for me, straight to $675,000, looking for 7 from here. At $675,000, 7 should be an easy decision. At $675,000 at this stage, bidding for that valuable right to talk one-on-one with our owner. Patrick does have conditional parties ready to put pen to paper straight away after the auction at $675,000. But if you bid here, you would get that first right. Well, straight to 7 once again, easy decision there, Patrick. If the buyer is not here in the room today, of course, I'll be passing back to you. And as I said before, you have a buyer waiting in the wings at $700,000. Any further advance at all? One last vendor bid then from me to put a clear line in the sand. We wouldn't be selling it at $780,000. We're not going to be pricing the property today, but I'm simply going to be passing it back on the vendor bid at $780,000 to Patrick. If you do have interest north of here, please talk to Patrick as soon as you can. As I say, we are writing an offer and it's going to be presented shortly, but please talk to Patrick if you would like to be involved. Thank you.
Updates, everyone's happy. Well, we move just a hop, skip and a jump across the city from Horswell to the heart of Wigram. I welcome Lynn Marr, Jane Fennell from the Harcourts Wigram team, their manager Paul Pretorius also assisting. We welcome in our current owners, probably not for too much longer though, but here at number 15, Henry Wigram Drive. On offer, that freehold estate, a gorgeous parcel, 817 square metres. Your settlement date just over a calendar month away on the 15th of April. Well, a lot of us work quite extensively in Wigram, but do we really know the history? Here, Henry Wigram Drive was named after one of Christchurch's mayors, Sir Henry, Mayor of Christchurch in 1902, but went on to obviously start a private flying club here in Wigram. He found the very best land to put his aerodrome down, and sometime later, about 1915, he donated that to the Crown and it became the New Zealand Air Force Base. So there's a real nod to history here. Our owners, you'd almost say they were pioneers of their time as well. They moved into Wigram at the very beginning of the journey here in the early 2000s. It's the first time this home has ever been offered to the market, and they have absolutely loved being part of the success of Wigram. There is little nods to history in this street with the historic hotel and also the beautiful St Mark's Air Force Chapel down the street. What a convivial community though, tightly held in this location, our owners having been there some 22 years. They've created a beautiful home, they've upgraded it throughout that time. Love the granite benches, that stone, very much anchoring the space there, formal and informal living, flexibility in bedrooms as well. Beautiful garden and some great raspberries this season, I noted, unlike my own, I have to say. So well done to Marlene and her raspberries. But folks, this is a great property, an absolute fantastic history and a great future ahead. Opening bid, opening offer. Where do you say go here? Henry Wigram Drive awaits you. 800, welcome in Lynn with the buyer on the phone at 800. 800 to start me away, is there 825 surely? First call with my starter, second opportunity here. 825, welcome in Archer from the Harcourts team, and 8.5 now. At 850 the bid is there, 875. 875, $7/8 of $1 million, good work at 875, 9 the next logical step. First call at 875, seated here in front. 85 was it, Lynn? Yeah. 85 got you now. Do we go straight to 9? At 8, 8 and 5 on the back wall. 900, good bidding. At 900 the bid now. 910 or more, surely. 905, a handful. 910. At 910. Here in Henry Wigram Drive, and 15 at 915 now. This is an epic home, an eye-watering footprint at 920. At 920 against you now, down the back. In front here at 920. First call at 920. That eye-watering footprint, over 230 square metres of home. First time ever to market. Second call. Third and final. Archer, I can't sell to you at this level, but happy to pause the auction, work with you. I am under my owner's selling instructions, so love to give you that opportunity. Auction open at $920,000.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we go back to 1 Hilla Green Street, where the bid has been improved outside of the room to $1,010,000, a level at which our owners have agreed to withdraw and successfully sell that property out of the room. Well done to our new owners. Thank you for your work. Well done to Yogesh Bhagava and your team. Congratulations, all involved. And from there we move forward, I believe. I'm right in saying that, am I, Grace? I am indeed. There's Andrew Steele and Connor Klein from the City team make their way to the front of the room, bringing with them, ladies and gentlemen, an impressive property here at 9 Lake Terrace Road in Burwood. Paperwork's been made available. No surprises when I point out on the contract that it is a freehold parcel. It's a big parcel here, 804 square metres. Back section, the 22nd of April of this year, that settlement date that is in question. But a treasured family home, this, as you can see, and as for those that have visited, you'll have appreciated that classic character, that timeless appeal that it offers, and of course its modern improvements alongside that, tastefully sitting there giving you the very best of both. Flexibility most certainly, and options most certainly with how the home's configured, whether it's living areas, whether it's the option of office spaces. Love the scale of the master bedroom up top, a lovely retreat there, and of course the outdoor space is also really impressive too. Lovely and sheltered and private, framed by the leafy and lush surroundings, but room there upon that patio to just perch to ponder, to relax and unwind very easily. As I said, you sit on that back section. It's just an idyllic spot to be. Lots nearby, not far for all life's needs and necessities, but a beautifully presented home, a treasured home. So buyers, we look for the next owner. 9 Lake Terrace Road. Who's it to be? What do we start with? What's the opening figure? Where do we get the ball rolling? Engagement interest. For a home such as this, warmth and personality to it. A great setup, outdoor space aplenty. Is there an easy 750 in the room? 750? You all right? Right, with me then, $750,000. That's your line in the sand. That's a vendor bid. Who crosses it and starts and involves himself? 800 is there. Once, it's $750,000. Twice the money. Third final, it's $750,000. Is there a hand up at 8? If not, I'm handing the property back to Connor and Andrew. Right, if that's the case, in the absence of that, I'm going to do just that. It's going to be passed and made available post-auction now. That'll excite a few people. It's going to be made available, though, which is equally exciting. It's now going to be priced at $885,000. $885,000. That is very good value on offer here at Lake Terrace Road. So have that conversation. Interest, that is conditional. Very welcome. Andrew and Connor here to help put those offers together.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell, oh it's true, oh it's true, it's true, oh it's true, oh it's true, oh it's true, oh it's true, it's true, oh it's true, oh it's true.
Right, all our negotiation rooms are full, people trying to do their business, so we're just going to shuffle that order very slightly. David Canning with your manager, Grant Milligan, from our Beckenham office, represents the property today for our good owner at 10 Greenock Street in Redwood. The contract tells you and I freehold, 618 square metres to be precise. It also tells you that if you buy today, you secure ownership with your deposit, and the balance needs to be paid just prior to Easter. Lovely time to move, 28th of March 2024. Now, when my good owner remodelled the bathroom some time ago, she thought that the builder had everything in place. We didn't get a code of compliance, but a certificate of acceptance is in the offering right now. That will be paid for and done, so you will have that done very, very shortly. It was interesting to meet with my owner and hear that in 2010, she walked into this home and simply said, "I love this home, I'm here to buy." And it is that sort of home. It's got a warmth, it's got natural light, and an ambience that really does attract. Redwood is such a good locality. Hard-working, fun-loving, house-proud people you become part of. This has got the extras, the little study, that the conservatory there that links to your terrace outside, bringing in so much warmth and so much light as well. Solid, robust home, impeccably cared for. We call this the bread and butter real estate, but the cream really is the work, the enhancement and the modernisation that my owner has done during a very, very happy tenure. We offer it now, ladies and gentlemen, as my owner moves on. Where do you see value? Opening bidder offer to make it yours. Good real estate, good position. Won't sell it at $550, so let's go from that point. At $550, I call a vendor bid. At $550, I'm going to suggest to you say $570 or better. First call, I bid for my owner. Second call at $550. Would you say $570, yes or no? Well, I do. $570, still a vendor bid. You know we wouldn't sell it at that level. This is good real estate for the money. Once on a vendor bid at $570,000. Second call at the level. Stir them up, Grant. Third call, it's good buying. I've got a very motivated owner here in the room at $570,000. David, my last vendor bid is $590. And folks, just be warned, if I pass, we open up the market to conditional people. That's not where you want to go. This is the best place, in one of these little negotiations room. $590, once, twice. Third call at $590. Well, there's no hands in the air. Let's treat with absolute respect. My owner has said, in the event that we don't sell today, listen to the price, $649,000. If you can buy better, good luck, but you need to line up, you need to talk to David and do something on this property straight away. Julie, thanks for the opportunity. We'll get you moving. It's a very good price for the marketplace. Pass six.
Back to number 15, Henry Wigram Drive, we travel. I left with the bid at $920,000. Sir, madam, can I get you to confirm now that bid is $945,000? Appreciate your good work. After 22 years, our owners have withdrawn and sold at 9, 4 and 5. Congratulations. Thanks, Archer, for your work. Well done, Lynn. Well done, Jane. All the very best to our owners. It's been a delight working with you. Okay, over to our lovely Port Town we travel next, and I welcome Callum Brownlee, Sean Davey from the Harcourt Sumner team. 25G Walkers Road in the heart of Littleton, a gorgeous freehold estate. 1,097 square metres, that quarter acre dream here in the hills of Littleton. Your settlement date, the 5th of April, just after Easter. Well, this is an epic home, mesmeric views. You're embraced by nature here in the hills of Littleton. We love our port town. The world is coming to Littleton next weekend with Sail GP. And in this home you would have an absolute grandstand view. Of course, it is about fresh air, it's about location, those epic views, ever-changing. I love the modern, crisp, clean lines of this home. You're just going to be mesmerised both day and night by those views. A little bit of quiet, if I may, please. Thank you very much. Good doses of vitamin D here. This is an absolute outdoor property in that you can roam in the hills. You can go down to the Saturday farmers market for a coffee. It's just a great lifestyle. Now, there is one special visitor that comes with this property you may have met when you attended the open homes, Simon the Peacock. Simon the Peacock is a very friendly local, and if you've got a few spare sunflower seeds, he's very happy to take them from you. This home... There you go. Apparently he sheds his feathers too. This home does offer you great flexibility in the way you configure it. You can live on that top story, perhaps have guests downstairs with their own access. Maybe you go down the Airbnb or blended or extended families. This is a delightful offering, all the hard work done, the landscaping put in, just 4 years young. It is an absolute delight for families. I know Sean and Callum have very much enjoyed bringing this to market, but now it's up to you buyers. Where do you see value here in Walkers Road? Start me away. Wow. Nice and quiet. You'll fit in very well in the Littleton Hills. Bridle path to get you up in the morning, get you going. Could I tempt you in? See, perhaps 800 to get us underway. Lucky number 8. Well, I start on behalf of my owners at 800,000. We work in 50s from here. First call at 8 and 00, looking for 850. Your participation, that prerequisite. First call. Second. Third and final. My last vendor bid at 850. Need to see a bit more than that here in the rooms. At 850, that vendor bid is there 9. First call here, where nature abounds. That recreational gateway of Littleton. Second, third and final call. We'll then move to that next stage of marketing, give everybody the opportunity to go and visit at Walkers Road. Our owner's instructions, Callum, Sean, please price the property at $999,000. Exceptional value, all the hard work done for you. Just move in, relax, enjoy, and take in all that Port Town offers us. Thank you so much. Good luck to our owners. Thank you, Sean and Callum. Passed in and priced at $999,000.
Well, next up we draw to your attention 38 Antigua Street in the suburb of Addington. We welcome and cap off the good work of Janice G and her owner. The paperwork in question confirms it's a freehold title, 452 square metres, more or less of it. The 28th of March on Thursday is your settlement date, as made clear in that contract there. But a city fringe location, lots to like about that hub, that convenience of the inner city, a hop, skip and a jump away. Currently insured is the home, is the dwelling, but offered on an as-is, where-is basis today. Gives you the option, the potential, an exciting opportunity to come and possibly add value, repair and enhance the existing home. Possibly you look to that RMD zoned land that you sit above and look to a redevelopment of your choosing. But whichever direction you take, lots to like about that locality with Cashmere High school zoning. I just think the cherry on top. So Antigua Street buyers, as is where is opportunity. What do you start me at? Opening bid. Where do we say go? What's the number that works? 300. Thank you. Down here, Karen working with the buyer there. $300,000, maybe $350 in advance from there. First call at $300,000. Twice called at $300,000. Further participation is there. Where? Third final at $300,000. Look for $350 in the room. Is it here? Is it there? At $300,000. Sir, I'm coming back against your vendor bid at $350 on behalf of my owner. Happily done. Need to be north of there. Is it elsewhere though at $350? Wants the money at $350,000. Is there further participation? $360 is back in the lead. If it's you and I only, sir, we have this chat or continue this chat off to the side at $360,000. Someone going to bid me maybe $400, maybe better. $360 the offer currently. First call at $360,000 for Antigua Street. the cusp, the fringe of the inner city. Second, third final at 6.5. Mark, you left it late, but welcome at $365,000. 70's back against you though at $370,000. Do we go to 80? 7.5, step by step at 80 now at $380,000. Mark, your turn at $380,000. Offered once, twice at $380,000. 385, new face down here at 385. 90's back though. Do we go 400 at $390,000? Just behind you there. See, you hold the bid at 390,000. Do I look here? Do I look to you, Mark, at 390? 391. Not okay. 91. Do we go 400 back here? 95. 95. Do you say 4 for me now at $395,000? First call at 396. 400,000. There we are. Logical at 4, but only still at $400,000. Mark a little bit quiet in the corner at 400. First call at 401. Is it 410? At 400. 405. Janice, get some instructions. 405. What's your buyer to do? At 405. 410 do we go? One more? 410? That's what you mean? Good. 410? 415's back though at 415. 20 if you want it at $415,000. For the opportunity with potential RMD zoning, Cashmere High zoning at $415,000. Gentleman's bid wants the money at 415. Second call 420. We try 430. 25 at 425. And stay with me, ma'am, at $425,000. That'll be updated. There it is, 425. Ma'am, we're going 30. First, second at $425,000. There it is, 430. 35. Good competitive bidding at $435,000. Their vision or yours to implement at 435. Look for 440. First the money at 435. Second at $435,000. Is there another handful? Third final at $435,000. Ma'am, are you still interested? You look like you want 436. Could tell you wanted to 440 immediately though. 440. That's the value determined today at 440. What about 450? At 440,000. For the first call at 440. 445. 450, nice and easy. At 450, try 460. At 450,000. First call at 450. Second time at $450,000. Conversation takes place. Ma'am, is it 55? Third final at $450,000. Behind you in front. An answer, an indication, please, at 450. Any more? 460, that's a good play. 65, those back at 465. What about 75? At 465. For Antigua Street, number 38, $465,000. Once, twice, 465. Would you go 470? Third final at 465. Hesitating. Are we acting at 465? You're giving me nothing, ma'am. Need something at 465. Okay, sir, I'm having a conversation with you at this stage. 465, auctions paused.
I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay close to God, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I
coming home to you. And I know that it's time with you, but I'm coming home.
Hold on to my embrace this time, I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard. You know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's time with you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, but no, I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's time with you, but I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's time with you, but I'm coming home to you.
Well, a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We start our 1 o'clock session, and we're just making contact with the owners of 3A Worthy Street in Ilam, brought to the market by Michelle Corkindale from the City team. We welcome Michelle, has made contact with our lovely owners overseas, and we welcome them in on the phone. On offer across lease and freehold, your settlement date set down for the 12th of April, just under that calendar month away. Well, this is a superb location here tucked away on a rear site in a cul-de-sac here in Worthy Street. It would suit so many people. It's very easy care, brick, low maintenance, and there's still some upside and potential for you to make it your own. But a great single level dwelling, 3 good bedrooms in the home, the master with walk-in and robe and ensuite. The living so very spacious. You can make it open plan, or you can close the doors and create a separate living area as well. It's extremely well designed for maximum sunlight. So solar saturation here. I love the timber touches throughout and the bonus of the double glazing that our owners have enhanced since they've been there. Of course, this is a very sought after location given its proximity to both schooling and the university, close to the airport, and also that reserve boundary as well, giving you some nice grounds next door, in that Upper Riccarton domain. So lots to love, lots on offer here. Love to see you in nice and early. Opening offer. Number 3A Worthy Street. What's it worth to you? Start me away. 610, where was that? Lovely to see you, sir. Good luck today at 610. We're underway now at 610. Is there perhaps 630 to move it along? First call at 610. 630, welcome in, sir. Good luck to you today as well. 2 in play now. Is it 6.5? I seek. 650, would you say? Should be super easy. 640, shortening my stride. Work with you, sir. 650 maybe for you. And 650 on the nod now. Double 6 and I seek. First call at 650 against you now, my starter. 660, lovely to see you back. At 660, rest of the room welcome to join. At 660, 2 in play at this stage. Is there 70, sir? We step forward with purpose. 670. Sorry? 670. Good. 670, working together. At 670 and 80 perhaps, sir, from you. First call at the 670. Good garaging, that separate driveway. 675, work with you, 6 3/4, we say. Do we say 85 perhaps? Work with pattern, work with purpose. Here in Ilam. 680. 680 at 680. Do we continue in those 5s, or do we double up and go 10 perhaps? Create a bit of distance between the competition. But 680 now. 685, sir. Beautifully done. At $685,000. First call. 90 thought you would. At 690. Worth it all day long, and certainly with that upside and potential as well. What's the next bid to beat, sir? 695, can I say on your behalf? First call. Second opportunity. 690 down the back. Love to see you back, sir. Should be confidence at these levels. 695. 92. Okay, work with you. Happy to take it on behalf of my owners at 92. 693. Oh, you might have started something now, sir, at 693. Do you finish it? First call at $693,000. 95 I could suggest. Lot on offer here. Single level, standalone, 3 bedrooms. Dare to compare here in Ilam. First call at 693. Are you sure, sir? Have I seen your best? Another 500 could change your future. Well, you rue the day here in Ilam. Second call. 93.5. Can't make it any easier. Third final call. Another 500. Sir, madam, not a level I can sell. I'll pause on your bid at 693 and come and offer you an opportunity. Auction paused at 693. Thanks, Hamish.
Thank you, Lisa.
Okay, folks, we head just up the road to Hoon Hay, and in particular the property at 63 Sparks Road in the very popular suburb of Hoon Hay. It's undergoing such a transformation in recent years, and it's nicely nestled, I think, in between the city and the hills there. It's always going to be a popular spot, and here is a great opportunity. I draw your attention to the contract which outlines that 63 Sparks Road in Hoon Hay, Christchurch, is of course a freehold parcel, underpinned of course by that very valuable 913 square metres more or less of land. Parcels that you don't hear of often these days. And your settlement date set down in the contract, unless otherwise arranged with our vendors ahead of today's auction, is the 29th of March 2024. Well, I said it before, folks, nestled in between the CBD and the Port Hills, the suburb of Hoon Hay is so very well located. You get the odd large parcel of land. Of course, it was subdivided many years ago, and it is just such a mouth-watering opportunity. Whether it be a land bank, an investment, or a project to renovate, at the end of the day is 913 square metres, as I said before, that underpins your investment, and some may simply be looking at it for that development potential. What you could do with this large parcel is very exciting, folks, but that's why you're here. What we need to find out is where you see the value. So where are you going to start me away? Are we looking for a clue, or is there a bid from the floor? Well, I definitely wouldn't be selling at $500,000. Is there $500,000 to start us off? Thank you, sir. 500 I had behind you, ma'am. 525, would you say? 510, okay, I'll take it. 510. 30, would you say, sir? 550, even better. Don't let me limit you. 550 on the back wall. Straight to 6, is it, ma'am, or I'll take another 10. At 550, holding the bid on the back wall at 550. Any further advance at 550,000? 60 there, thank you, sir. At 560 it is. 600, sir, or 670? 570, 580, 600, 610, sir, 620 in behind you. Two-horse race standing very close together. 630, 640, would you say, sir? I'll take it, slowing the pace, but 635, 40, sir, 40 it is there. Would you come back to 650? $640,000 we've got here at 640. Any further advance? Think of the land value alone, folks. 913 square metres of land at $640,000. Holding the bid here in front, and I'm not at a level I can sell at $640,000. But at this stage, highest bidder holding the rights to talk to our vendor. At $640,000, first, second, third, final call at $640. Any further advance at all? Sir, thanks for your bid. Pausing there at $640, not a level I can sell, but we'll come and have a chat.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, an update on Antigua Street. Conversation out of the room has lifted that bid to $485,000. Now have instructions that we are going to sell the property at $485,000. I put that to you one last time. Particularly down the front here, if there's any more we work with it, or the property will be sold at $485,000. Do we go $490,000, $486,000 maybe? Once called at $485,000. There it goes to my left-hand side. Second call. Are we going 1,000 more?
Yeah, 1,000 more.
486. Zarif, take a moment. $486,000. 487's back here. At 487, do we push to 90? At $487,000, I work with 88 if it's there. At 487, first, second, last chance. At 487, going, gone and sold. Well done. Thank you, Zarif. Well done, Janice. Thank you, Nicole. An update to come.
skies of a different light, white noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace, this time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you,
Has that email arrived, Michelle? I'll take you back to 3A Worthy Street in Ireland. We left with the bid at $693,000, and we have had a change of instructions from our owners. So we're on the market and selling at $693,000 for the first, second, third and final call. Very happy to say the property's gone and sold to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much for your work. Thank you to our lovely owners overseas.
Won't hold you up long, but folks, taking you back to 63 Sparks Road in Hoon Hay. We left the room with a bid of $640,000. Now, we did have a small increase in that bid, but not to a level that our owners are willing to sell today. So I'm actually going to just simply pass the property in on that live bid from the floor at $640,000. We need to be north of there to do business today. So passing the property back to Janice. If you do have further interest, please talk to her. Great opportunity here in Hoon Hay.